my name is Rachel and I'm here today to do the rapid fire book tag. So this is a book tag that was going around a bit of a while ago now, I think, but nothing else to do today, so I'm going to do this book tag. So if I'm looking down a lot during this video, it is because I have the questions here, so I am reading them, basically. So, first question is, ebook or physical book? Physical book. Every single time. Just every single time. Don't like ebooks. I'm having to read them at the moment because I'm in Switzerland and I don't have all my books with me, but I hate it. My Kindle is not reliable. It runs out of battery all the time. I don't know why you would buy a book on Kindle and not have the physical copy. Like, all the books that I have on Kindle are books that I already have physical copies of because I don't want to read a book and then not own a copy of it. Yeah, I mean, I could rant all day about this probably, but yes, definitely physical books. Second question, paperback or hardback? I'm going to say hardback. I don't read a lot of hardbacks, but I think they are prettier. And I do like reading them because I'm someone who will bend a spine. Like, if I'm reading a book and the spine gets broken, so what? Don't bother me. It just means that I loved my book. If they're damaged, they are damages because I loved them. So that's fine for me. But I would rather they weren't damaged. So yeah, hardbacks are normally good for that. 3, online or in-store book shopping? Online. Not online. In-store book shopping. Every time I like to look at all the books, peruse all the books, read the backs of all the books. I love bookshops. I love bookshops. They're just amazing places. 4, trilogies or series? I'm going to say series because I haven't actually read that many trilogies. And yeah, I'm a big lover of fantasy series and they tend to be more than trilogies. So yes, series. Heroes or villains? Villains normally have more interesting character development and backgrounds, and I normally feel sorry for them and love them even when they're absolute dicks. So yes, villains. Number 6, a book you want everyone to read. This is going to be rapid fire and this is not going to be a rapid fire book tag. The Good Immigrant. Yeah, The Good Immigrant. Everyone in the UK, I would like everyone to have read The Good Immigrant because that is a good book. It's by Nikesh Shukla and it's like a collection of essays on people from different ethnicities living in the UK now and, you know, how their lives are, if they suffer any persecution or anything like that. It's a very, very good book. What is the last book you finished? Relish by Lucy Knisley. It's a graphic novel, graphic memoir about Lucy Knisley's life and all about food as well. And it's got loads of recipes in, and we used some of the recipes to make some sushi the other night, and it was delicious. So that was good. The last book that you bought. The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Weirdest thing you've used as a bookmark? Probably my foot. I like reading on the floor sometimes, and then if I need to like reach up to get my tea or to get just anything, I will use my foot as a bookmark while I grab whatever it is that I am looking for, which is pretty weird. Used books, yes or no? Yes. Used books don't bother me. They're usually cheaper. They're usually in charity shops, so you give money to charity. And yeah, I don't mind damaged books. It doesn't really bother me that much. So yes, used books all the way. 12. What are your top 3 favourite genres? Fantasy, classics, maybe fantasy, dystopian, classics, I'm going to say. Borrow or buy? Buy. I hate borrowing books and I don't do it. If I borrow a book from someone and then I absolutely love that book, I will not have a copy of it, and that will annoy me. Same with ebooks. So yeah, that's the same reason. Number 14, characters or plot. I'm going to say characters because no matter how good the plot of a book is, if there's not good characters, I just can't get into it, can't love it. Whereas if there are really good characters and not that much of a plot, if there's still some character development going on, I will probably carry on reading it and still enjoy it. So yes. Long or short books? Long books, I think. I usually enjoy books that are around 400 or 500 pages the most, which is kind of the middle of long or short. But I haven't read that many short books that I've like adored, whereas I've read a lot more long books that I liked. Long or short chapters? I want to say short chapters because I like to finish chapters before going to bed, but at the same time, longer chapters are normally better, so I don't know. I think Stephen King actually does it the best in it that I'm reading at the moment, because he has a chapter, then the chapter is split up into like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inside the chapter, so you can finish the little chapter, but not the big chapter, because the big chapter is like 60 pages, but the little chapters are normally like 3 pages. So yeah, Stephen King does it best. I'm gonna say short chapters, but yeah, I'm really shit at this. Number 17, name the first 3 books that you think of. The Shining by Stephen King, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and Northern Lights by Philip Pullman. That's it. Number 18, books that make you laugh or cry. Amy Poehler's Yes Please made me laugh. That's quite a funny book. Books that made me cry, pretty much every book I've ever read. I am a crier. I am an easy crier. Doesn't take much. It doesn't even take good writing to make me cry. Like, yeah. Easy crier. But some books that made me cry. Harry Potter. Hunger Games. In the first book, not the third one, what you would think I meant. I didn't cry at that, but I cried at the first book. Another Day in the Death of America, I cried out of anger. Yeah, there's a few. 19, Our World or Fictional World? Fictional world. I'm getting more into non-fiction now, but I would still take a fiction book over it any day. Audiobooks, yes or no? Yes, I do enjoy audiobooks. I like listening to them when I'm walking places or in the car or on the bus, but I don't actually listen to that many of them just because I'm not actually doing that a lot. So yeah, but yes to audiobooks. Number 21, do you ever judge a book by its cover? Yes. I have bought books that I am not too sure on the blurb of whether I will like it, but the book looks amazing, like a piece of art, so I bought it anyway. And there are many books that I don't like the cover of and so won't read, and I actually own books that I judge like that. Like, I hate my first book in the Game of Thrones series because it's like one of the small mass paperback editions that fantasy sometimes are, and I hate it. And I don't like the first Game of Thrones books as much as I like the other ones, and I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with the story and everything to do with my copy of it. So yes, I definitely judge books by their cover. 22, book to movie or book to TV? Book to TV just because there's more time to go into the story, so you don't have to cut as much out. 23, movie, TV show you preferred to the book? The Revenant, that had the books by Michael Punk, something like that. And the film was one with Leonardo DiCaprio in. I thought the film was so much better than the book. They added some stuff that made the story really make a lot more sense. So yeah, the film was a lot better. And number 24, last question. Series or standalones? I'm going to say standalones. I do love a good series, and I usually, if I love a series, I tend to love it more than I would love a standalone, but I don't love a lot of series, and I love a hell of a lot of standalones. So yes, that is my rapid fire book tag, which was not rapid at all. That was about 20 minutes probably. But yes, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!